The forest stood tall, a wall of shadows against the dying light. Trees clawed at the sky, their branches bare fingers against the twilight. The air grew cold, a damp chill that sank into your bones. Night had come to the woods, and with it, a silence that felt alive, a silence that listened.
I walked steadily along the path, my small lantern a beacon in the growing darkness. Each step I took was deliberate, a testament to my resolve. The forest around me was thick with shadows, but the light I carried was enough to guide my way. The air was cool, and the sounds of the night creatures filled the silence, creating a symphony of nature that was both eerie and comforting. I wasn't afraid. My heart was filled with a peace that transcended the growing gloom around me. It was a peace that came from within, a peace that was rooted in my faith. I knew that I was not alone, that there was a presence with me, guiding me, protecting me. This sense of calm was like a warm blanket, wrapping around me and shielding me from the fear that tried to creep in. I trusted in God, my faith a shield against the unknown. In the stillness of the night, I could feel His presence more strongly than ever. It was as if the very air around me was charged with His love and protection. I paused for a moment, looking up at the stars that peeked through the canopy of trees, and whispered a prayer of gratitude. My faith was my anchor, keeping me grounded even in the midst of uncertainty. I carried His word in my heart, a promise whispered in the stillness. The words of the Bible were not just ink on paper, they were alive, breathing life into my soul. Each verse was a reminder of His promises, a testament to His unwavering love and faithfulness. As I held the Bible close, I felt a surge of strength and courage. It was a reminder that I was never alone, that His word was a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. These words echoed in my mind, a mantra that I repeated with every step. They were a source of comfort and strength, a reminder that fear had no place in my heart. Instead, I was filled with power, love, and a sound mind, gifts that God had bestowed upon me.
For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love, and of a sound mind. These words were not just a promise, they were a reality that I lived every day. They were a testament to the strength and resilience that came from my faith. As I continued my journey through the forest, I knew that no matter what lay ahead, I was equipped to face it with courage and grace.
The wind picked up, rustling the leaves with a sound like whispers. Shadows danced at the edge of the lantern light, taking on monstrous shapes. A twig snapped behind her, the sound sharp and clear in the stillness.
Fear, cold and clammy, tried to grip Yvonne's heart.
I stopped, my hand tightening around the lantern.
The whispers grew louder, seeming to come from all around her.
S3.
Yvonne closed her eyes and took a deep breath. The forest around her was serene, a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. She felt the cool breeze on her face, the rustling leaves whispering secrets of the earth. In this moment, she sought solace and strength.
Fear not, for I am with you. These words echoed in her mind, a gentle reminder of the divine presence that never left her side. She felt a comforting hand on her shoulder, a reassurance that she was not alone.
She recalled the words of the psalm, a promise from the Almighty. In her heart, she knew these words were not just ancient texts but living promises meant for her. They were a source of unwavering hope and strength.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? She whispered these words softly, feeling their power resonate within her. The sacred text in her hands felt like a shield, protecting her from the shadows of doubt and fear. The Lord is the strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? With each word her resolve grew stronger. She stood tall, her spirit unyielding, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.
Opening her eyes, Yvonne raised her lantern high. The darkness around her seemed less intimidating, the light a beacon of hope and courage. She felt a surge of confidence, knowing that she carried the light within her. The light seemed to push back the darkness, and with it, The fear began to recede. Each step she took was filled with purpose, guided by the light of her faith. In the heart of the forest, she found her strength, a testament to the power of belief. As she continued on, the whispers faded, replaced by a growing sense of peace. The forest, once filled with shadows and uncertainty, began to transform. Each step she took seemed to bring her closer to a place of tranquility, a sanctuary where her soul could find rest. The forest, though still dark, no longer felt menacing. The light breaking through the canopy above created patterns on the forest floor, guiding her path. It was as if the forest itself was awakening, shedding its cloak of darkness to reveal its true beauty. It felt like a place of quiet solitude, a cathedral of towering trees beneath a star-studded sky. The silence was profound, yet comforting, as if the forest was holding its breath in reverence. The stars above twinkled like distant beacons, offering a sense of direction and hope.
The first rays of dawn painted the eastern sky with hues of pink and gold as Yvonne emerged from the woods. The colors were vibrant, a stark contrast to the darkness she had left behind. Each hue seemed to tell a story of renewal and promise, filling her heart with a sense of wonder. The rising sun felt like a warm embrace, a tangible reminder of God's constant presence. The sunlight filtered through the trees, casting a golden glow that seemed to wrap around her like a comforting blanket. It was a moment of pure serenity, a reminder that she was never alone. The darkness had not overcome her, for her faith had been her light. Standing in the light of dawn, she felt a renewed sense of strength and purpose. The journey through the forest had been challenging, but it had also been transformative. She was ready to face whatever lay ahead, with faith as her guiding star.